You did what they said would fix you. You worked harder. You became more disciplined. You pushed through exhaustion. You achieved more than the version of you from 5 years ago thought was even possible. And yet, in the quiet moments, something still feels wrong. Not dramatic, not catastrophic, just wrong enough that no victory lasts very long. You reach the goal, you feel the hit, and then the feeling evaporates. So you set a new target, a higher one, a cleaner one, a more impressive one. And secretly you hope that this next one will do what the last one failed to do, that it will finally settle you, that it will finally silence the restlessness, that it will finally make you feel complete. Marcus Aurelius would tell you that this is the most dangerous mistake an ambitious person can make. Because once you begin expecting outer achievement to create inner order, you trap yourself in a cycle that can consume your entire life. You keep winning in public while losing something private. You keep growing your output while shrinking your peace. You keep becoming more impressive while feeling less at home inside yourself. And the tragedy is that from the outside, it looks like success. Marcus Aurelius knew something modern people almost never admit. A human being can gain power, status, recognition, money, influence, productivity, and still remain inwardly disordered. In fact, external success often hides internal disorder so well that a person can go years without confronting it. Because success is a beautiful distraction. It delays the hardest question, not how do I win more? But why does winning still not feel like enough? This is where most people go wrong. They think emptiness means they have not achieved enough. Marcus Aurelius would say the deeper possibility is this. Maybe emptiness does not mean you are failing to succeed. Maybe it means you are succeeding at the wrong level. Because there are two lives happening at once. There is the outer life, what you build, earn, accomplish, display, produce. And there is the inner life. What rules your mind, what shapes your reactions, what you fear, what you serve, what you depend on to feel okay. Most people spend years trying to perfect the outer life while leaving the inner one almost completely unmanaged. And then they wonder why every victory feels thin, why every milestone fades so quickly, why every success creates a brief high followed by a return to restlessness. Marcus Aurelius would say it is because the self that receives the victory is still unsettled, and no achievement can calm a mind that has not learned how to govern itself. That is the real issue, not ambition itself, not success itself, not even desire itself. The issue is disorder. Inner disorder, a mind that is ruled by comparison, a mind that needs recognition, a mind that is addicted to future relief, a mind that keeps saying, I will feel whole when I will rest, when I will finally breathe, when I will finally be enough, but when never arrives in the form you imagine. Because every external achievement changes your circumstances. It does not automatically change your nature. And if your nature remains anxious, hungry, unstable, approval-driven, perfectionistic, externally dependent, then success does not rescue you. It amplifies you. That is what ambitious people often fail to understand. Success does not solve the self. It reveals the self. If you are inwardly grounded, success becomes a tool. If you are inwardly chaotic, success becomes fuel for more chaos. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, and yet the obsession of his writing was not domination of others. It was mastery of self. Not because he lacked ambition, but because he understood something brutal. If a person cannot govern their own mind, then every external victory leaves them vulnerable. Vulnerable to praise, vulnerable to criticism, vulnerable to comparison, vulnerable to fear of loss, vulnerable to the next desire, vulnerable to the feeling that the whole structure might collapse if the applause stops. This is why so many high-achieving people are exhausted in ways they cannot explain. They are not tired only from the work. They are tired from needing the work to do something the work was never designed to do. They need achievement to provide identity. They need progress to provide worth. They need motion to protect them from stillness. They need goals to keep them from hearing what silence might say. And silence says dangerous things. It asks whether you are living from conviction or compensation. It asks whether your ambition is an expression of strength or an escape from yourself. It asks whether you are building because you love the work or because without the work you do not know who you are. That is why so many people fear stopping, because when they stop, they meet the self they have been outrunning. Marcus Aurelius offers a different model of power, not the power of endless acquisition, the power of inward sufficiency. The power to act without depending on the result for your identity. The power to pursue excellence without becoming psychologically owned by outcomes. The power to work hard without turning work into a drug. The power to be disciplined without becoming emotionally chained to achievement. This is the distinction between ambition and attachment. Ambition says, I will give my best to this. Attachment says, I need this to feel whole. Ambition is healthy. Attachment is slavery. Ambition builds. Attachment consumes. Ambition creates energy. Attachment drains it. Ambition lets you act clearly. Attachment makes every setback feel personal. And this is why one person can pursue greatness and remain inwardly calm, while another can pursue the same greatness and become increasingly hollow. The difference is not talent. It is not opportunity. It is not intelligence. It is whether the person has learned to separate effort from identity. Marcus Aurelius would tell you, do the work. Pursue excellence. Take responsibility. Build what is yours to build. But never hand your inner life over to the result, because the result is unstable. The market changes. People leave. Bodies age. Reputations shift. Fortunes rise and fall. Algorithms change. Attention moves. Outcomes turn. If your peace depends on unstable things remaining stable, then your peace is unstable by design. That is the hidden reason success feels empty to so many people. Not because success is meaningless, but because they asked it to do a job that belongs to character. Inner order is not produced by achievement. It is produced by discipline of mind, by examining what you fear, by noticing what owns your mood, by questioning what you need from others, by reducing dependence on praise, by becoming less impressed by appearances, by learning how to sit in stillness without panic, by telling the truth to yourself about what drives you. This is not glamorous work, which is exactly why so few people do it. It is easier to announce a new goal than to confront an old wound. Easier to optimize your schedule than examine your insecurity. Easier to chase another victory than ask why none of them feel sufficient. But Marcus Aurelius would say the person who avoids this inner work remains divided, powerful outside, unsettled inside, admired outside, restless inside, effective outside, unled inside. And a divided person can never enjoy what they have built for very long, because one half of them is always trying to earn permission from the other half to finally be at peace. So what is the answer? Not less ambition, better ambition. Ambition, better ambition. Not withdrawal from excellence. Freedom inside excellence. Not becoming passive, becoming internally governed. You should still build, still pursue, still create, still rise, but from wholeness, not hunger. From discipline, not desperation. From principle, not emptiness. From inner order, not inner absence. Because when your inner life is in order, success becomes lighter. You can enjoy it without clinging to it. You can lose some of it without losing yourself. You can pursue more without being devoured by more. And perhaps most importantly, you stop treating your future achievements like emotional rescue missions. You stop asking the next wind to save you. And that is the beginning of real strength. The moment ambition is no longer your hiding place. The moment success is no longer your substitute for self-respect. The moment you realize that peace does not come after the final victory. Peace comes when the mind no longer needs victory in order to justify its own existence. That is what Marcus Aurelius was really pointing toward. Not a smaller life, a stronger center, not the rejection of success, the refusal to worship it. Because the person who is inwardly ordered can achieve greatly and remain free. But the person who is inwardly dependent will turn every triumph into another form of bondage. So if you still feel empty after success, do not immediately assume you need a bigger life. You may need a better governed mind, because the next victory might change your position, but only inner order will change your experience of being alive. And until that is built, no amount of outer progress will ever feel like arrival.